Hey, PolishLynx here, welcome to Sakura, bitch. Alright, later Amy approaches me alone. It took her quite some time to recover from her shock. So she reset it, okay. After what happened before, I've got that you can be left alone with Moko without your beastly desires overcoming your senses. But Moko did tell me you tried to escape, so perhaps it was really just your plan the entire time. Yes, exactly. I couldn't get away for so. Silence! It's your duty as a man to resist when a girl does that. After all, it would be shameful to let yourself be so easily led astray, would it not? Which is why I'm going to make sure that you aren't going to leave my sight at all today. Interesting. Can't think of it. Where is Momok now? I sent her on a march of punishment. She must have known for maybe think that something else happened. I've made it very clear to her that she must not return until the sun sets. I can only imagine how scary Amy was when she finally broke out of that stunned state that Moko put her in. I can't leave the apartment today. Moko could be anywhere out there by now. So you must stay here in case she runs into us. But I didn't do anything. Why should I be placed under house arrest too? You did more than enough. The way, so you all huddled up like that, burying your face into... Her eyes start to lose focus and begin whirling around. Hey, Amy, come back to earth, Amy. I gently shake her, make her stamp out her days. She doesn't do anything for. Amy, something wrong? Don't what? Don't touch me, pervert! Her knee shoots out like a spear, impaling me in the stomach. It's completely winded. I feel like I'm going to die. Amy doesn't respond for. She has her hands on her cheeks. It's too hot today, don't you think? That's why my face is burning like this, right? But it's actually... A foot slams me in the face before I can finish my sentence. No, Seiji! It's hot today! That's what it is! She laughs maniacally to herself. Okay, so... When she gets embarrassed, she either completely blanks away, or... kicks someone's ass. That's why my face is burning like this, of course. Anyway, there is something we haven't done in a long time. Can it wait, please? I think I see the Reaper. Nope, you're coming with me right now. We're going to continue my swing lessons whether you like it or not. She seizes me by the arm and drags me out of the apartment. Hey, at least let me stand up first. It's too late. She has me sliding by my face along the ground. The carpet. It burns! I know that's what you mean. I know. As it looks up, that's why I don't have carpet in my place. As I look up, I can feel my heart sink to the bottom of my toes. Anything but the stairs. We need to exercise, Seiji. You're especially out of shape. No, I don't care what else you do to me. Anything but... Just out in front of me, my skull smacking against the first step silenced me. See, it's not so bad. Stop. Please, stop. But they're still stopping now. There's at least 20 floors between us and the bottom lobby. I hope I survive between now and then. As we reach the bottom, Amy nods to herself. I told you, fool, exercise is great for you. You spent way too much time in bed yesterday, so when to do a few flights of stairs should just be the thing you need. I didn't need that. Yes, you did. Don't talk back to me. I know what's good for you more than anyone else in the world. Now hurry up and get in the pool. But you didn't even give me a chance to get changed. It doesn't matter. We're having a swimming lesson. She shows me in. At least the water isn't as cold as it was at the beach. Maybe it is a heated pool. Now then, make me through the basics. It's a slow, painful process. She's a bit better than she was before, but even then she still hasn't learned to hold her breath when she goes underwater. Even I can do that. And I don't swim. I fish her out multiple times. Ivy, calm down. You don't have to learn how to swim in a single day, you know. But we're only here for a few more days. If I don't learn to swim quickly, we'll leave this place behind before I get a chance to really enjoy it. So we have to keep trying, Seiji. I don't understand why she's making such a big deal out of it. She's still trying, nearly an hour after we started. You need to stop. Reluctantly, she gives up. My legs feel like jelly. I can barely move. I can tell. She practically slides out of the pool, kind of like a jellyfish washed up on the shore. She tries to stand up, but wobbles uncertainly before sitting back down. That's enough, Amy. You're way too tired at the moment. But I need to get back up to the hotel room. To her dismay, her legs give out under her as she tries to stand up. She nearly slips, flailing her arms around before wrapping them around my neck. Perfect. As she realized what she did, her face glows like hot embers. Don't think that I'm doing this because I like you or anything stupid. I did it because I would have fallen otherwise, so don't go getting any strange ideas. Too late. I just need to lean on you for now. I understand. But as we come to walk, she doesn't let go of me. This isn't so bad for. I guess I can tolerate this just once. As we walk in the lobby, an older couple notices us. How adorable! A young couple in love! I thought I forgot how I was making that voice. He's lucky to have such a good-looking girlfriend. I can't do an old lady. Girlfriend. I repeats that word to herself a few times. No, they have the wrong idea. This fool isn't my boyfriend. What could I possibly like about him? He's a raging beast who let his desire overtake him whenever they come up. So don't go getting the wrong impression about us. We used to act like that, didn't we, dear? Yeah. And yeah, it's nostalgic to look back on those two. I forgot. So, the voice returned, and it ran away from me. God damn it. Yeah, now I can't go back. Young man, I wish you the best in your romance. Thank you, but we aren't dating. That's not the impression that I get. He gives me a big grin as he wanders out of the lobby with his wife. Isn't it nice to see that they're still in love after all those years? Yeah, it's nice, I guess. I wonder if I ever have a romance like that. Anything can happen, right? Right, anything can happen. God damn it! Why isn't it happening? I ended up getting her up the stairs. She mentioned something called the princess carry under her breath. I have no idea what she was talking about for. What? We finally made it to the room, thankfully. I want to do that. I want to princess carry her. Thanks, Seiji. For a moment we just look at each other. But you could have used the elevator. This place has an elevator? Of course it does. I feel a little stupid right now. But don't worry about it. It was nice of you to do that. I mean... you don't actually think I'm a fool, do you? Of course not. Why would you think that, you fool? Some things slip you notice at times, but you're no fool. Some things? Like what? Nothing I can recall right now. So, if you don't think I'm a fool, and how would you really feel about me, Amy? What am I to you? It grows so silent in the room that I can hear the clock ticking. Amy's face Ayumi's face slowly changes to an expression of pure shock. Why are you asking me something like that so suddenly? I don't know. I know you're a nice guy, but don't get the wrong impression. I really like you as a person. Really like you, but I don't like you that way. I swear that's not the case. Really? What are you asking me something like that for? I just want to know. Sorry. Forgive me for being so rude. But that isn't the truth, is it? What I want to know is if maybe she just liked me a little bit. I guess not. It's just like that with Momoko. Anyway, my heart can't take any more questions like this. You can leave now, you fool. I've let you grace this bedroom with your presence for long enough. Right. The real pain begins when the grove spurts start. I know that. Just get out now. She gets up despite her wool blanks and shows me out of the room. As the door slams shut, I can hear the distinct click of it locking behind me. Wait, that's never happened before? So much for the plan to keep an eye on me. Maybe that wasn't her call at all. I miss another one who I can work out. Despite sharing similar brute strength to Moko, she chose study over sports. She's cute, she's popular, and everyone seems to think she has an air of dignity to her. Yet again, despite that popularity and the sheer amount of people who talk to her, she still doesn't have that many friends. For some reason, she chooses to spend most of her time with me and Momoko. Well, it's no surprise why she stays around with Momoko. But with me, that's what I can't work out. Most of the time, she seems to be putting on an act around me. She acts as if she doesn't like me and only barely tolerates my presence. Despite what she says, I'm one of the people she spends most of her time around. She relentlessly crushed other guys who have tried to get near her. Divine punishment is something I've heard her yell too many times to count down. So, but you know what? Okay, I'm a little curious about the divine punishment for. I really am. She and Moko are viewed as the two heartbreakers of that school. Two impossible beauties to catch no matter who's asking. Some people see them as being mean for that, but honestly there's no nastiness to either of them. Especially not Ayumi, I know it's all an act. I wonder if she does it to protect herself. What was that term again? She assumes a persona, that's it. But she breaks that persona whenever I'm around her. I'm sure she doesn't try to break it, it just sort of happens. So where does that place me in all of this? That's what I really wanted to know when I asked her what she thought about me. Is the only reason that I'm around because I've known her since our childhood? I know that there are some particularly persistent guys who are after her love. Oh, for fuck's sake. Shall we kick their asses? Because that's what we should do, I think. They're also extremely jealous of me. We should destroy them, that's what I'd do, to be honest. Seriously, we should do that. Why won't you do that? Let's destroy them. Even though we aren't dating or anything, they're jealous that I get to be in her presence at all. We shall destroy them. Needless to say, they are concocted all kinds of double plans to dispose of me and get close to her. Well, let's see if those plans of theirs won't backfire on them. She's thwarted them every time as well. Her divine punishment became the stuff of legend, things whispered of only in the darkest corners of the school. The ultra horrible and embarrassing things she's commanded those guys to do after she caught them in the act. I'm glad that she just hits me in the face when something goes wrong. Yet despite all of that, they continue to grovel at her feet and plot against me. I mean, even though I don't understand you at all, I will always be there for you. I mean, I'd always be there for her as well. Mook arrives home just as sunset. At sunset. Hello, Seiji! There's something we need to do! Where's Amy? She's resting in your room. Oh? Did you two do something while I was gone? I should have known, Seiji, you are such a shameless beast. So full of life and vigor. Nothing like that happened, okay? You're still saying things like that after that passionate moment we shared together? I know, Seiji. Her eyes slowly go down, down, down. I know you very well. Will you please stop? The door to the room comes crashing down. It looks like Amy's legs aren't bothering her anymore. Hello, Amy? Did you sleep well? Tell me every detail. What did you do together? Have you learned nothing from your punishment, Momoko? What punishment? I spent the day lazing around the beach and eating ice cream. It was the best. I should have known she wouldn't do it. After all, there is no one there to force her to do it. Momoko. First, you don't actually suffer a punishment, then talk about the foul things you did with him. What about you? I heard a lot of embarrassed cries when you were in the hotel lobby. You were there? The old couple thought you were both so cute. It made my heart flutter a little bit to see you so happy, Amy. To think you shared such a precious moment with Seiji. Quiet, you villain. I will not tolerate any more talk like this. Oh, you're no fun. I'll just shake my head at the two. Oh my god. Anyway, Seiji, let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Show me more of your secret moves. Okay, will you please stop telling lies like... A pillow projectile launches from Amy, striking me in the back of the head. As a loud crunching sound echoes through the apartment, I can see stairs spinning in front of my eyes. My heart. Wait, what am I doing at the beach? Good morning, sleepyhead. You slept in way too late, stupid. What happened? You were out cold for the rest of the day. We wanted to go to the beach this morning, but didn't want to leave you behind. They seriously dragged me all the way here? Now that they mentioned that, I do feel like my face has been scraping across the ground lately. Oh, did we forget the volleyball? It was your job to pack that, Momoko! Oh, it was! I don't remember that. How very convenient. Momoko always seems to have a very selective memory. She can recall some moment that happened 10 years ago when we were wandering through the woods. Yet she always seems to forget the smaller things. Oh well, we don't need a volleyball to have fun! It's there again. The moment. I know heaps of other things we can do. She sneaks up behind Amy and embraces her in some kind of hug. What is it? Moko's eyes are fixed on her chest. You know, Amy, I think your boost grows bigger every day. Want me to check for you? Okay, I see only a mild reaction from Amy. Strange. When Momoko teases her, Amy reacts angrily. So, that silence is a yes, and let's... Amy slaps away her hands. Eh? No! Stop that! It's not in Amy's nature to be calm. Moko's getting a little too close for my liking there. Amy doesn't need to get uncomfortable for. I refuse to give you the satisfaction. Amy, stop being like that! Have fun instead of being uptight. You're just hoping to get a reaction out of me. If you do not react, then you will not get what you desire. What makes fingerprinting this just to upset you? An important part of fruit farming is ensure that your fruit is in optimal condition. Oh my god, what a comparison. I just want to know how my friends' melons are ripening. Momoko nods thoughtfully to herself. Did she just use a metaphor like that? If you're so concerned about fruit, perhaps you should take a closer look at your own apples. Apples? Are you implying something at me? Nothing at all. Sorry, nothing at all. Ayumi's cold and precise this time. It's kind of scary to watch. Is this really the Ayumi I know? She's usually really shy. Ayumi, are you thinking about that? Yes. You know what you know that the week is nearly over? Yes! Momoko looks back at me. Oh, sir, Seiji, I forgot you were there! Okay, so the week is almost over. What she might be talking about? Were you standing there this whole time, staring at us? Enough, Momoko! I banish you! Ayumi breaks free of her grip and wanders off to another section of the beach. After the last incident, I can just tell that Momoko is plotting to escalate things. Why else would she drag me away from the beach? If there's one thing she can hide, it's when someone gets on her nerves. I'm worried that she's going to recruit me for her plan. Whatever this may be, it's always the first thing she does when Ayumi scores a tactical victory over her. Now that I think about it, isn't that her approaching me now? So, Seiji, would you like to help me with something? It's something very secret and special, so I'm afraid we can't. I refuse. It's not often that she hears me say no. Seiji! You haven't let me finish asking what I want you to do. That's not fair. If this is some half-baked revenge plot, I don't want anything to do with it. How do you know if that's what I was going to ask you about? You shouldn't be so presumptuous. It's mean. Always with the guilt, Momoko. Oh my god, my legs. Because I see that wicked glint in your eyes. I know when you're up to something, Momoko. I have no idea what you're talking about, Seiji. She has that look on her face. This is like the time when she convinced me to put wood in the microwave and bake it. What? Don't tell me Ayumi went with it. If you hit it just right, it will taste like chocolate. She said on that fateful day. Needless to say, it didn't taste like chocolate. And all of us got in trouble when Ayumi's mother came home. Well, whatever it is, I don't want any part of it. Before I can react, she's right up in my face. A minute or two pass by with her just staring at me. Her eyes are watering. It was going to be really fun, Seiji. You could be applying such evil things, you could break a girl's heart. She begins to sniffle. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She immediately stops as soon as I said that. I knew I could count on you, Seiji. We must hurry before she gets back. Before who gets back? Besides, I didn't agree to do anything. So this is really a nefarious plot. The terrible witch of the Eastern Castle, of course. The terrible witch of the Eastern Castle? It's like that silly game of pretend we used to play. And the person who Momoko always forced to be the terrible witch was... Forget it, I'm not helping you plot the downfall of Seiji! Don't say things like that! You're hurting me so much, Seiji! She begins to wail like a spoiled child who hasn't gotten their way. I'm glad we choose a beach further away from other people to play. This would be really embarrassing. Like, for really. It's not going to work if I know you're just plucking at my heartstrings. Oh, Sage, you're such a good boy. You can resist when someone else is in distress. It's one of my favorite things about you. It's especially one of her favorite things when she wants me to plot with her to get back at Ayumi. Not today, not today. Fine. I'll have to simply come up with a new solution. What were you planning in the first place? You're going to dig a nice big hole in the beach. I like digging holes. I wonder how many ways she could use a hold to incapacitate Ivy. Bear her up to her neck, lure her into a pit trap. You still aren't admitting anything, are you? Admit to what, Seiji? I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. If there's one thing she's good at, it's giving up a charade long after it's fallen to pieces. I find some way to dig the hole of my dreams. After all, we can achieve anything, but we never give up. If you say so. Now the fate about it. Where'd Amy go? She's still playing in our part of the beach. She needed some time alone. Which means it's just you and me here, Seiji. I see. As she looks around, she seems to grow melancholy. Seiji, would you mind if I ask you a question? Why did you ask me how I felt about you the other day? Moko thinks that's unusual too. I was just wondering. It's nothing to worry about now, okay? Is that so? I can hear the wind whistling across the sands. This isn't like Moko. She's normally loud and energetic. But right now, it's as if I'm looking at another person entirely. Hey, why are you acting like that? There's no need to worry about me, okay? I'm fine. You said you didn't mean to hurt my feelings. But I didn't. You were shedding crocodile tears, and we? Oh, just think about it. You'd never mean to hurt anyone. You never have and you never will. I can say this for sure. But have you ever thought about how your actions affect the others? What about my actions? I can think of anything I've done which has hurt anyone. That is what you need to think about, Seiji. One thing people don't realize is that what they do unintentionally can be the most hurtful things of all. Yet no one can ever fault them on it because it was never their intention. What is she talking about? How does this relate to me? Is this about what we talked about before? Maybe. Well, I guess I had some problems at home. Nothing too major, of course. It bothers me a little bit, but that's all. I can't tell her about the letter. I don't want to talk about it with anyone just yet. What I need to do is to work it all out. I already know that. You can hide when you're troubled, silly Seiji. It's written all over that adorable face of yours. Yet you still don't want to whisper a word about it, do you? Whisper a word about what? Really, everything's fine, Mook. I had to stop talking about this. It's only going to get worse if this keeps up going. I turn towards the beach and start walking off. Anyway, how about we... She's holding me by the wrist. It's not her usual iron grip either. It's very delicate, very gentle. Momoko. Don't think I'm going to let you get away this time, silly. You're going to tell me everything right now. Her smile is far more gentle than I've ever seen it before. It's okay. You know you can tell me anything. I find that I lose my voice for a moment. Looking at her now. She just looks so cute. Even though she usually acts so immature. There's something undeniably womanly about her aura right now. I wonder what she would look like when she's a grown woman. I'm beginning to blush. I've got to get these impure thoughts out of my head. She said we're special friends, but not anything more than that. I look away from her, shaking my head until I feel the heat rushing to my head dissipate. That's better. If I'm going to talk about her about this, I need a clear head. Okay, we can... Why? Why does this keep happening when I look away? This is a perfect situation. A pair of hands have slipped under Momoko's swimsuit. Her face becomes bright red with embarrassment. Well, I guess Ayumi wins. No! Who is doing this? Get your hands off me, you pervert! As I look around her to see who's attacking her, Ayumi grins cheerily at me. Oh dear. It looks like my hands have accidentally slipped under her top. This is extremely clumsy of me. Please let me apologize, Seiji. She begins to caress the skin underneath it. Actually, caress would imply it was a soft touch. What she's actually doing is nigging it. rolling it around in her hands without a care in the world. It's not often that I see Mocha's demeanor break. No, not there! Stop it! She struggles, but it only makes Amy hold on tighter. Don't look, Seiji. My purity has been defiled. You know, Momoka, I think you've grown quite a bit. They're much larger than the last time I felt them. The last time she felt them? What have these two been doing when I wasn't looking? Yes, Seiji? Is something wrong? Okay, is there something going on between you two that I should know? Not at all. She grins at me and continues to squeeze even harder. Each time makes Mocha yelp. I feel something tickling out of my nose. I mean trickling. I'm fine. Oh my, Seiji. Is that a nosebleed? You really do look at Amber sometimes, don't you? Okay, this isn't like Ayumi at all. She's normally a lot more reserved than this. What has made her act this way? Seiji, look at me with a pervert's eyes! I don't know if I'll ever be able to face you again! Stop looking, Seiji! She continues to squeal as Ayumi continues her relentless assault. Ayumi! Make it stop! Help me, Seiji! Help me defeat the terrible witch! Ayumi's grin disappears and her hands clamp down. Who are you calling the terrible witch, Momoka? No! Stop it! Seiji! Your princess needs help! Well, okay. Here comes the thing. Here comes the thing. When it comes to Japanese creations and Japanese inspired creations, I like witches, especially the young ones. Only the young ones. Not too young. I mean, how do you explain this? The ones that are over 18 and not 100. Anyway. Save me! Don't bring him into this. It's no good. I'm going to faint if I keep watching. That's enough. Okay. Caput. He died. Anyway. So I guess let's end the episode. And tomorrow we shall see how this develops further ahead. I wonder what those two will do to each other. I wonder if there is more they might do to each other. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. And if there is something they did in the past, holy shit. My imagination can go wild now. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow as well. See you. Bye bye.